We work with wood,
My dad's a carpenter.
but we have tools that are made out of steel as well. So take a look around. I'm sure there's things that you've never seen before.
I've seen some stuff before.
What is this?
That's
Is that
a file.
I've seen that before.
That's a song.
I've seen that before. I think I've seen all these stuff before.
Do you know how to use them?
I've used a couple.
Have you ever seen this?
I know a knife.
Yeah.
What is it called?
I know what it
I
is.
forgot what it was called.
I know.
It looks like
To use it.
it's like a knife kind of thing.
This is not quite a knife. This
I
is
don't
so this is the
You go
file.
like this on stuff. My dad has it.
Yeah, like this.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
and
see
It's like a sander.
You can use it to something like sander. We don't have sandpaper in the fort though, so we can use something like this, or
So
we
like
can use it to sharpen. We can sharpen our tools with this. So this is the file.
You can start. You can sharpen like probably like.
Because everything, all our tools are very sharp. The sharper they are, the smoother it gives our wood when we cut it. Any questions of things you want to see or know about? You had a question? Okay, down here, question. Yeah, go ahead. Which one? Up here? That one? I don't know. All of a sudden, if we make a big fire, this thing goes, wah, ah, ah, and we gotta get out of here. It's a fire alarm.
At least this is small.
Would they have had a fire alarm 200 years ago?
Only the person who was watching the fire and who saw the fire start, he would say, "Look out! There's a fire! Let's get out of here!"
That would be the alarm, not a little thing up there.
No. Yes.
How many people could use that saw?
That saw?
How many handles has it got?
2.
Very good. Watch what happened.
It's a 2 person.
He's got one end. I've got the
I
other.
know. How?
To you, to me. And we saw it together, because if we don't saw very well, but if we do this, and we do this for about 30 seconds, we can go through a log that big. And it'll drop off, and then we move it down, we cut the next one, and away we go.
But still,
Keep
why are
cutting
there
wood.
so many
Yes.
saws?
Because, what kind of a shop is this?
A wood saw.
Very good. We cut wood to length, and we cut wood to shape, and we cut wood in all kinds of different ways.
You made that.
You
You guys probably made that.
Yes. 1, 2, 3 pieces of wood, 2 handles, and a blade. Oh, and a hunk of steel up here, tension.
Different saws, different kind of things we can do with saws, or different reasons to use the saw. This one, look at the teeth. I'm not going to let you touch, they're very sharp. But if you look, how many teeth do I have within my fingers?
3.
About 3 or 4, yeah. 4.
I've got 12.
12, if you put it about the same distance.
So those are smaller teeth, and they can make a finer cut.
I didn't see those.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Those are like
Yeah.
tiny.
Sure can.
So use a saw like this to make a quick cut, very rough edges. Or I can go with a smaller blade and make a very fine cut.
Not only that, but I can cut in circles with this. Almost.
Yep.
Do you guys know all the types of in years?
How do you mean? In years?
Like I mean, like when there was no light and stuff.
Yep. There was no lights like this until about 1950 in most of Manitoba.
That's a light.
That's light. We would have one of those. We also had candles. Candles came in a long time ago. They were made out of fat and a string in the middle. Quite often they were made out of whale oil, and that turned solid, and that was burned as well. Lard would be used to make candles. Lard, which is fat off pigs. Yes, it smelled bad, but it gave you light, and if you were in the dark, light was important. Next.
Question.
Good question, by the way.
Yeah.
You're taking enough pictures, you'll be able to go back and find, what was this I took a picture of?
She's taking a video. I mean,
Oh, that was garbage. Yeah.
That was a video.
what?
Next question. Go. Yep.
Do they just trade for each wood instead of actually using money like we do?
Yes, we did. We traded, and sometimes we got paid in cash, but not very often because there wasn't an awful lot of money around. People had furs, people had things, people had goods they could trade. The blacksmith beside us, if I wanted something made out of steel, I would trade him for something I made out of wood. And he'd make something out of steel, and I'd make something out of wood. And we say, well, okay, here. And we trade back and forth that way. Yeah.
How would they make stuff out of steel?
Steel is hard, so you have to heat it up and make it pliable. You haven't been to the blacksmith shop yet, have you?
No.
But during steel from black to red, I can hit it with a hammer and I can spread it out, I can draw it out, I can make it longer, I can make it thinner, and I can make it in different shapes. But I have to heat it and go red hot in there. If you go to the blacksmith shop, you can see that happen. Yep.
What's that machine?
What's that? That's a pony. Giddy up. It's a stitching pony. And it's a stitching pony because you put material in the top, clamp it in, and once you clamp it in, you don't have to hold it anymore. That's it.
How do you move with this?
Nope, I stay right here.
Then he can put a needle in each hand and a thread in between the two needles, and he can stitch through the leather and then stitch another stitch through the leather, and you'll end up with continuous seams along both sides of the leather. When he folds it, it disappears, and it looks like a nice flat seam. Yep.
What's that thing?
What's this? It's a horse.
A horse.
Of course, it's bigger than a pony, isn't it? So it's got to be a horse. It's called a shaving horse. Yep, that's a pony, that's a horse.
Shaped wood? That's weird. That looks weird to be a horse.
Well, it's big. That's what's important.
Does that
And
one
it's
look?
used for holding wood.
Yeah,
One up there on the table behind the guys, that's another shaving horse. And that one has a head on it that looks like a horse's head. And you'll notice that Paul is shaping the wood.
Why are they called horses?
Because you sat on them like you sat on a horse. You straddled. So, you know,
That's a pony.
you can't go, you're not riding side saddle, but you are riding as if you climbed on a horse. And this is small enough to be a pony. That's big enough to be a horse.
Yeah.
What, is that a pony or a horse?
That's a horse.
That's a horse.
What? Oh.
Then
Yeah.
you put a piece- So it acts like a third hand on when I work a piece of wood. Two hands here. I can use a tool, such as a draw knife.
That's
start
called
shaving.
a draw knife?
This is called a draw knife
Oh yeah, that's a
because I'm drawing towards myself when I'm working.
Keep your elbows straight to your body.
There is that, you got that too close right here, and then you hurt yourself.
If I go like this and pull towards me, that's what I'm working with like this. My arms are
Keep
inside.
your elbows in tight to your body. You'll never hurt yourself.
Do this. Put your arms in front. Oh, pull towards you.
Now keep your elbows into your body.
Oh, that hurts. That kind of.
Yeah, it does. If you're knocking the breath out of yourself on the wrist, but that's okay. You're not dead. Yes.
It really hurt.
Okay, next.
Your question? Yes.
Did you guys make this house?
No, it was here. We came after it was built.
But carpenters before us could have built it. Yes.
Remember the stories we read, and then people traveled on the river?
Yeah.
The river would be over here, and
Yeah.
they'd stop at these ports. Remember those two stories yesterday?
Yeah.
The river is just out those days. It
So
was right down there.
this is one that they would have stopped at. This is Port Gibraltar that we read about.
It's an important point because
Yeah.
this is a large fort. The closest large fort is in Fort William. This is a secondary distribution center, which means it's not as big as Fort William, but it's bigger than anything to the west of it. Question. Answer one question and go.
When was this place built?
This place was here in 1812.
Oh,
This particular one was built about
1809, 1810, 1809.
okay, 1809, and then it was reproduced or recreated about 25 years, 30, 40, about 40 years ago. So about 4 times your age. Go back. The gun said I had to quit, but I'm not. Go.
so how did you get all the tools?
We find them, and they're antiques, yes. And we find antiques that are usable, and we use them here.
So you didn't
Sorry, I can't answer anymore.
Thanks.